Good morning, my people. You're welcome to today's political discussion. Now, who is going to succeed Tinubu 2031? The person that is going to succeed Tinubu 2031 has been revealed. Like I said, the way everything is now, the opposition does not have what it takes to remove Tinubu. The opposition does not have the stamina to remove the APC. APC, they are not interested in free and fair election. Their own is to grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. Neither Atiku, neither Obi, neither Kwankwaso, neither the PDP, the ADC, or the Labour Party has what it takes to beat the APC in any election as we speak. Things may change in the future, but the way things are now, it is impossible to beat Tinubu. So let's assume that Tinubu will spend his 8 years, because most Northerners have given up on removing Tinubu 2027. It is only Atiku. When you look at those that are contesting for next elections, you see, most people don't want to waste their money because they have seen the way things are, the way Tinubu don't muzzle everything, block everybody, cripple everybody. You see, El-Rufai is being invited by the police to come and answer query. You will never expect it under Tinubu, under a Southern presidency. The way Tinubu has colonized everything, every political structure, even ADC itself, Tinubu don't colonize ADC. Ever since the ADC mentioned Atiku as their candidate, they were using propaganda to push Atiku as their candidate. Nobody's talking about the ADC anymore. It shows that the popularity of ADC cannot remove a Tinubu. When you look at Southern Nigeria, like I said, in this 2027 election, the votes that Southern Nigeria will bring out will shock everybody. Northern Nigerian votes will not be able to match up with Southern Nigerian votes, or at least what Southern Nigeria has been bringing in the past. Maybe the last elections, I think Southern Nigeria brought in 9 million votes. What Southern Nigeria will bring in this moment, it will pass 50 million votes. It will break record. So Southern Nigeria is the engine house for winning elections as we speak today. Let's say the Southwest. Look at the pre-voter registration exercise. Look at what is going on in the Southwest. Almost 1 million, 1 point something million has been recorded in the Southwest. The Southeast leveraged 20,000 people. It leveraged 20,000. The South, we can talk of 50, 60,000. But in the Southwest, Osun and Lagos State has taken almost 1 million new voters. It tells you a lot about what these people are willing to do 2027. So let's just assume that Tinubu is spending 8 years till 2031. There's this arrangement. Southern Nigeria will have the vice presidency. Northern Nigeria will have the presidency. According to the playbook of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, according to his political empire that is building. You see, Umai came out the other day, Minister of Works. He came out and said that as an Igbo man, he has the opportunity to become Nigeria's president before an Obi. He's following the structure of Tinubu. They are following there's a way they organize their plan. They plan themselves. So by 2031, Wike Akpabio, Bayelsa State Governor, Mba and Alex Oti, they are planning. They want to become the candidate, vice president. They are playing their politics. I think Wike is very, very one of the choicest. Wike, becoming a vice. Akpabio, I don't know how serious Akpabio is. I don't know, but you know what about Tinubu? He's looking at people that are loyal. What I'm discussing this morning is pure politics. I'm not using emotion, because if I use emotion, I'm going to swear for APC. So I'm not using emotion. There's a time to use emotion to analyze this politics. You understand? So if I'm saying Tinubu is 8 years, some people saying it's like they're paying this guy. They support. My brother, look at the by-elections. Your emotions could not win for El-Rufai. Your emotions could not win for Atiku. Your emotions, your banter could not win for P2B. But you see the PDP, you see Abga, Soludo won. You see, what is his name? Shey Makinde in PDP won in Oyo State. This one are not emotions. What is on ground? What is the reality? I have said is that if this opposition cannot move for reforms and push for a revolution from now to the end of this month, this year, because by 2026, things are going to be very hot. They will find a way to cripple, the way they try to cripple Asiwaju's finances so that he cannot, Emefiele and Buhari and the money policy. They're using it to make sure that some people don't see money to bribe during election because they know their way. They know say Tinubu and the APC now their way be that to bring out money. See people will fight for democracy. You see them. They are not to bring out money, buy people votes. So 2026, if the revolutions are not pushed now, that was say Minister of Finance na Southwesterner, CBN Governor na Southwesterner. They go here way. I tell you, Police Southwesterner, DSS Southwesterner, Judge Southwesterner. Now Southwest that then control all those areas. So if the opposition and coalition parties cannot come together and push for reforms and revolution, because the APC, they are not ready for reforms. APC know they talk about reforms at all. They know say they power. They know say they get plan already to run riot during the elections. They have the plan already. So it is going to take a strong opposition that can be able to influence the people to run a revolution on this current government. But since we are seeing opposition, selfish, unpatriotic, and people that are manipulators and deceivers, they come together. That selfishness now go destroy most of these politicians. I'm telling you. They are not looking at the interest of the people. They are looking at their own personal interest first before they look at the interest, how they can align with the interest of the people. No, you are a public servant or you are aspiring to become a public servant. You're a public figure. As a politician, you need to look at the interest of the people for you to go far. I'm telling you. But you see, the Nigerian system, if you look at the interest of the people, your personal interest might not be met, which is absurd. So the person that is going to take over from Tinubu, according to my speculations, that person is serving in Tinubu's administration. The person is serving in Tinubu's administration. Mark it, 2031, a lot of things are going to happen. This person, if he's president, when they make him president, he will still be loyal to Tinubu at least for 4 years. Tinubu will be influential even if he leaves power at least for 4 years. If Northern Nigeria can run riots, see, don't trust politicians. Though. This Northerner that Tinubu is going to put there, don't trust politicians. I tell you. Look at Fubara and Wike. Look at Ganduje and Kwankwaso. Look at Ubasani and El-Rufai. You see how close they were, in quotes. And look at what Ubasani is doing to El-Rufai now. They invite El-Rufai. El-Rufai may come. El-Rufai, come. Police, use police, threaten them, shut up your mouth, come and answer a question. These are two friends. So the person that Tinubu is going to put there may be able to do one or two things, but after 4 years, after he wins his second term, then he can change it for the Southwest and the Tinubu. There's a possibility. Because now the Southwest wants to make themselves an important voting bloc in Nigeria. The Southwest. So if you are going to win elections in the future, you must need Southwestern votes. Eventually, when Tinubu leaves power, that's their plan. So in that future, the Northerner will want to try to appease whatever. I'm telling you, if things go the way of Tinubu, because if you are sitting down here and the opposition is not doing anything, P2P and Co, they are not serious about so many things. The way the people are serious and are desperate to make sure that APC leaves power. Those people that needs to drive that desperation to a conclusion are not really doing anything. They are just lackadaisical. They just do as if you don't even concern them. So let's look at the people that are serious, because like I told you, you see, Tinubu is lucky. He's a lucky man. With docile Nigerians, with foolish Nigerians, with Nigerians that don't have integrity, that can't stand for something and fight for something. Nigerians that are afraid of death, but the life they are living is walking dead. Politicians under this era, they are lucky. Nigerians know that this guy is a thief, but they will vote for the thief because of tribe and religion. It is in Nigeria, as you say, somebody be Christian, you are supporting. Oh God. Well, the Bible is clear. Not everybody that call Lord, Lord shall enter the kingdom of heaven. So in church, you see a lot of thieves, a lot of immoral people. So far you go to church does not mean that you are really a Christian. So that person is the National Security Advisor of the president. His name is Ribadu. Ribadu. You see, the way Tinubu they run in no politics, if they appoint to, he doesn't believe in elections. He doesn't believe in what people are doing. Any election they are doing, they are just doing just for formality. Let's not be like, say, let's follow the process to achieve our own personal aim. If a Tinubu endorse a Ribadu 2031, Ribadu go win the elections. So I'm saying this so that the likes of Atiku and Edufai and others should take note. Because as it stands, even though APC does not achieve anything, which I don't think they can achieve, they can only use propaganda and do a lot of, like the way Buhari and Co did. For 4 years, they were blaming the PDP. PDP did this, PDP did that. Compare the time of PDP and now. But the Buhari people, the Mr. Integrity, you people are calling somebody Mr. Integrity. He's blaming PDP. Where is the integrity? Now he has left power now. They argue whether he do something or not. Where is the integrity? So as it stands like this, even though APC does not perform, they know how to control Nigerians. Should be now, make them use police, make them use the media, make them put fear for Nigerians' mind, make them use INEC. Everybody has a price in Nigeria. That's why the system, like I said, if you continue in this system, the rich will get richer, and they use their riches to use the poor as slaves. And it's unfortunate that the poor in Nigeria, they don't want to be free. They just want to be where they are. They don't want to be free. See, they prefer their living a miserable life than die for what is right. Nigerians prefer that make a manager. They are living a miserable life than to come out and defend their right and die for a just cause. Nobody want to die again. Everyone just they live miserably. Which one is better? Countries that think get better, people sacrifice. There's always a sacrifice any day, any point in time. So as it stands, Tinubu go talk to Ribadu. They go do the elections. Ribadu go win. Tinubu is not Buhari, no, Tinubu is Jonathan. So the likes of Erufai and Co that you are preparing for 2031, know it now. Now here you first hear that for here. You first hear that for here. Ribadu Nain go be the next presidential candidate of the APC. You hear that for here. Nain go be the next presidential candidate of the APC. These are speculations. These are predictions. A journalist is expected to make speculations. When you look at the trends that happened in the past, you can look at those trends and say, with the way things happened in between 1999 and 2003, that means it is likely to happen like this. With the way Tinubu is running his political empire, and with the way, you see, the Ribadu himself, they stripped Atiku of Waziri title. Waziri boy Fintiri stripped Atiku of title Waziri. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying. But look at the person of Ribadu. Congratulations to our leader and father, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, on his conferment as the Sadaunan Adamawa, a well-deserved honor for a man of integrity and service. The man is quietly building his political base. He's quietly. The loyalty, Tinubu always rewards loyalty. That is why when you see people that are controlling his government, that are in charge of his government, that are effective, that are his henchmen in government. You see the likes of Wike, loyal. These guys understand loyalty. They don't care whether you are an evil person. So evil, Nigeria, we don't get level for Nigeria at all. Another person is Akpabio, loyalty. Tinubu notice and sees loyalty. He works with loyalty. Another person is Ribadu. These three people, they go rise the ladder. Over the years, the way Tinubu has been running his own political leadership is that loyalty of a thing. He is very, very keen on loyalty. So when you look at these three people, now them they control the government though. Wike, Akpabio. Yes, Wike, Akpabio, Gbajabiamila. No, Southern presidency, they wait. Even after the Northerners, I don't think people will want Southwest to become president anymore. But you see Ribadu, you see Wike, and you see Akpabio. Inside these three people, they will choose one. Maybe there might be changes, but I'm looking towards a Ribadu as that presidential candidate that will take over from Tinubu. And it's going to cause a lot of disruptions in northern Nigeria. It will change the political structure of northern Nigeria. It will diminish the popularity of a Buhari and the Buharism. You think it's not possible? The Buhari vote now, they are orphans now. If they have election 2027, that structure, Buhari structure, you go split in so many ways because they don't have a leader. If Atiku is able to prove that he win elections, you know, Buhari structure, so many things are involved. You need to feed your structure. When Wike, towards the end of his tenure, had so many SSs, I think in the thousands of SSs, all over the local government, he had thousands, he appointed thousands. Now you appoint thousands of SSAs. He was building his political empire then. People were looking at him and said, this man is funny. Towards the end of your government, you are employing thousands of people. You have to fix them in different structures, in different positions, so that they can, like what Tinubu is doing with the appointment of his Yoruba people into power. They have to stay in every nook and cranny of the country. Everywhere, every agency of government. They are the eyes and ears. Most of them are even leading the organizations. If they're not leading, it's either they are deputy or they are important positions in the organizations. So they should be the eyes and ears of Tinubu and defend Tinubu at any point in time. That makes him have control of the structure of Nigeria by putting Yorubas everywhere. Yorubas know that the Fulani no one here say they no one make Nigeria divide. And that would be what APC under Tinubu, they are going to use that one to threaten the Fulani if they want to change them for Yoruba people. If Fulani want to change them, okay, you are bringing military, or because you people are in charge of the military, or you people can do one or two things, banditry or insecurity or everything to spoil the government. They're going to look now, because they know that Tinubu is a fearless person, he no care. If he says that, okay, now, this, as he be now, let's scatter the whole thing now. They believe that he can do it, because he means, they see him as somebody that, when he says something, he does it. They see him as somebody. I'm telling you, when he says something, he does it. So it's going to cause a big fight in northern Nigeria if they bring out this man, Ribadu. He's quietly building, doing all the necessary stuff. Every fight will cry. Now, when I hear them now, every fight will cry. Every fight may be working for Tinubu with what he's doing. I don't know. Because now, the way he's sounding now, he's sounding differently. He's not sounding like a team player for the coalition. You are attacking your fellow coalition members because they said they are going to do 1 year, one tenure of 4 years. Now, Kenneth Okonkwo, that Nollywood actor and politician, said that the reason why P2B is saying that he wants 4 years so that is because he wants to appease northern Nigeria. Politics is politics. You need to appease some people. Interest is interest. Politics is mostly about interest. There's no friendship. There's no enemy in politics. That is why the way Nigeria is structured, sometimes if you want to win elections, you go and meet the Boko Haram leaders, the northern leaders that have been accused of whatever, of giving Boko Haram influence in northern Nigeria. You see P2B and Sheikh Gumi. On a normal day, you don't have to do that. But because of the way Nigeria is structured, so politics is interest. That is the most important. Politics is interest. That is why Tinubu would prefer to use people that are around him, that are loyal to him, than use somebody or anybody that shows loyalty. If you are with Tinubu, you are showing loyalty. You have proven your loyalty. Tinubu can somebody that is around him that has not shown a level of loyalty. You can use a stranger that has shown a significant level of loyalty against somebody that have been with him for a very long time. Look at Ambode. Ambode has declared that he's going to run for governorship election. Ambode has declared that he's going to run for governorship election. And also people are saying that Abike Dabiri, the diaspora woman, and the Euro News are saying that the diaspora woman is very, very qualified to become Lagos State governor because of what they perceive her to do. They perceive her as somebody that is conservative, Yoruba conservative, than an Ambode. You'll be shocked that the Ambode that have been with Tinubu for a very long time, with Tinubu, if Gbadebo Rose Vivo shows a kind of loyalty, that is not seen in the circle of those that are running for governorship candidates in Lagos State, you'll be shocked that Tinubu might use him. I'm telling you. If you are going to become governor in Lagos State, it is normal. Now Tinubu will approve that one. As a president, now you go approve that governorship, whatever. They remove Obasa now. Sanwo-Olu remove Obasa. Tinubu come, he diverse for Sanwo-Olu. I don't know whether that's because he removed Obasa or the issue he had with Obasa or the allocation of lands. Sanwo-Olu come, Tinubu come, he address the deputy governor of Lagos State. He's not addressing the governor. It tells you a lot. And Sanwo-Olu cannot do anything because you don't see, say, in brother, which we call Fubara, with the Asawana in the southeast. They remove Fubara, then give him jack him out. So Tinubu can do the same in Lagos State and remove him after first term. A lot of things can happen. You'll just wait for him to do election. After elections finish, they'll come out. So as it stands now, be expecting Ribadu. If Tinubu does not restructure Nigeria, it is his own loss and the loss of the southern part of the southwest. Most importantly, Ribadu expect a Wike as vice or a Bayelsa. If there's no Wike, if there's no Bayelsa, be expecting somebody like Mba or Alex Oti. These are the players come 2031. Be watching out for them.